Hey, we wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the upcoming Collision Hub World's Fair. There's been a lot of questions on, what is it?
Yep.
I was thinking I was going to order like food trucks and have like a midway and do traditional carnival food, but you told me it was going to be something completely different when you came up with it. But Jason, tell us a little bit about this World's Fair concept you have.
Well, I mean, it's with a lot of the events being, canceled or postponed indefinitely around the country for exhibitions and attendees to learn about new products and services from collision repair organizations. We thought, hey, you know what? We've got a studio, we've got access to vehicles. Let's bring in some of our partners and talk about new products and new technologies, but in a live setting over the internet, virtually. And certainly the World's Fair fits because we're going to have an international draw. We've had people reach out from Japan and Australia and New Zealand already. They're going to be attending, Sri Lanka. So we're really excited about having truly an international following. But I mean, the bulk of it really is for for the U.S. market and the Canadian market. We got a lot of companies coming here to do demonstrations and to launch new products. So again, we're kind of replacing some of the traditional trade shows, some of the traditional exhibition booths with our own live booth and live studio, and it's going to be a pretty exciting event.
Yeah, it's one of the good things about there's, back behind us is 10,000 square feet of a fully functional operational body shop. So everything from estimating and blueprinting, structural repair, straight through to the refinishing department. And we've always used that through Repair University episodes in the past. We've brought companies in and done little individualized segments through the process, but this is going to be a 2-week event, kind of start to finish through the body shop. We're even going to include negotiations, how to talk to customers. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff on the table.
And what I think is really cool about it is that, again, we can bring the vehicle into the show booth. And it's difficult when you're at a major event, and it's costly when you're at a major event to bring a car into the vehicle. And so oftentimes we'll bring in a prop that we do demonstrations on 50 times or 100 times. By the end of the show, the thing is beat up. Well, we can do it one time live for the whole world to see. So all the potential customers of that organization can see it being done. I really think it's what differentiates this particular event from traditional trade shows, and certainly from a lot of the virtual trade shows that are going on around the country, is that we can actually work on collision damaged vehicles with new products and answer questions live. So that's the other thing, is the attendees will be able to ask questions of that organization, and we can answer those live. And then they'll be available for playback as well, so those that aren't able to attend the live show can watch the playback on our YouTube channel.
So just a little overview of what's going to happen. So starting on November 9th, when the cameras go live in the studio, there will be some segments of block time between 3 and 4 hours at a time where we're going to start talking about everything that's involved in the repair process, from the front office to the customers to the repair to the OE research to even, like you mentioned, NCS and SSI, how to deal with your vendors as a body shop and when they're coming and going from your facility. So I will be out front most of the time, taking it out to the customer, explaining the repair process, showing those interactions, showing negotiation techniques to get that estimate that we're writing during the blueprint process approved and paid, and then working with the technicians all the way through from sectioning to welding to pulling to doing it all. And while we're doing that, we're going to be showing off some great products and some great companies. So there is a registration section that you can go visit and sign up, and it does not mean that you have to register to attend or view any of this. We do not have any pre-registration requirements whatsoever. We want it to be as live and open, as fluid as possible.
And how much does it cost to attend?
It is $0.
That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, I guess, but maybe the cost of your internet, because you don't have to have internet to watch it, so if we put it in there. But it's $0, and it is zero travel. The registration form is for you to be able to stay updated as we are continuously adding new presentations, new presenters, and new time slots. We will be sending you emails with that. If you just want to know that between the 9th and the 20th, keep your eyes open on a LinkedIn feed. We will be on Facebook, and we'll be on YouTube Live, the Collision Hub channel, utilizing YouTube Live. Then you can just join us and come and go as you please and watch and participate and ask questions. But the registration will get you email updates of what's coming, what's been added, and then during the 2 weeks of the events, you will get emails on what's scheduled for that day and then what would be scheduled for the next day, so you can kind of constantly keep track of what's out there. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm still thinking about food trucks. I mean, it's just us. You know, we're not going to have a bunch of attendees, but I do really want funnel cakes and all the traditional fair style food. So
We'll have to work on that. Let's get the schedule finalized first, and then we can work on your food trucks.
awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you during the World's Fair. And if you have any questions about any of the content, or if you have suggestions about things that you would like to see us cover in the 2 weeks, or demonstrate a repair process, well, we would love to hear from you. Thanks.